Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. This weekend, it's the St. Henry Heinrichsdorf Fest, Friday and Saturday. Joining us in the studio, representing the St. Henry Heinrichsdorf Fest Committee, is Elliot Meyer. Elliot, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Well, it's a big deal in St. Henry this weekend, the Heinrichsdorf Fest. And we'll do this at the end, but talk about when it's going on and what events are going on throughout the day.
Okay, well, it really all kicks off Friday. We start serving dinners at 5:30. We'll be serving our famous barbecue chicken. You can also get a barbecued pork chop or a fried chicken even. We sell that either till we sell out, or normally we'll run till 9, maybe 10 o'clock. If there's still people coming in, because we're real close to Spencer County. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are on the slow time and they think, oh, it's only 7 o'clock. They'll come up and get a dinner, and a lot of times we're still there. And it's really just we're serving dinners Friday night. Our hamburger stand will be open. Lots of games and stuff for the kids. We got the 4-H that puts on a bounce house. 4-H does a couple games and stuff, and just a good time. The weather's going to be great, so hopefully everybody come out and enjoy it.
Is there also entertainment Friday night?
Yes, there is. Starting at 5:30, we have DJ Tech Tunes. He'll be there from 5:30 to 7. He'll just be playing some good German polka music. Just something to eat and listen to, and eat your dinners and just kind of sit and be social. And then at 7 o'clock, from 7 to midnight, he'll just start playing requests. And whatever music you want to hear, if you want to hear anything and everything, he'll play it all, and just we try and cater to everybody, so everybody's happy.
And then Saturday morning it starts again early.
Yes, the St. Henry 4-miler. It's one of the toughest runs around. I've run it several times. I can't do it. I'm not a runner, but we try to support. And even if you're not a runner, you can walk it as well. Okay. A lot of hills. It's a tough one, but it's a lot of fun. When you finish it and you see everybody that's having such a good time and just enjoying it, it's fun. So.
And that then is the first event on Saturday.
Yes.
But then you have a poker run.
Yes, we last year was our first year for the poker run. We started that, just kind of something to fill the gap in the day, because like we got the run in the morning and we didn't really have anything until the cornhole tournament. But we're like, well, we need something to get going. So we started that last year. I thought it was a huge success. A lot of people really enjoyed it. Our route last year was very good. I put in a lot of hours working on that, but this year I still spent a lot of time, and I think it's really people are gonna enjoy it.
Does that start at the Bungalow Bar?
Yes,
which is right in the center.
It's right
is
across.
Is that downtown St. Henry?
It's center town, I guess you could say.
We call it that.
Yeah, registration starts at 10:30. So pretty much, if you do want to run the race or walk it, after that you can change real quick, get cleaned up, and registration starts at 10:30 for our poker run. We're not charging any fees for just passengers. Okay. So if you want to come out in a Jeep with all your buddies, and we only require one person to play. Okay. But I mean, you'd be crazy not to, because it's $10 to play the game, to play the poker hand, and first prize is $200.
Wow. Which
is from the club. Second prize is $100 cash donated from Wibkenberg Construction, and then third prize is a gift certificate to the Bungalow in St. Henry.
And there's no pre-registration. You can just show up.
Yeah, just show up and we're going to do it. We're going to start it at 10:30, and at noon we're going to roll out. And we're going to run our route. Hopefully everybody enjoys it, everybody stays safe, and then we will be back before they start serving dinners that evening. So.
Then something else in between is WBDC has announced it's the farewell tour of the Cornhole Tournament of Champions. We've been at St. Henry forever, I think, for many, many years. And so this will be the farewell tour, but you start the tour for this year, and that is in the afternoon.
Yes, registration starts there at 1 o'clock, and they start throwing at 2. And we really appreciate, we loved having them out here. We've opened our hamburger stand early, which will be open again. They open that at 1 o'clock. So, and then the beer garden will be open as well. Okay. And the cornhole takes place in the family room, which you can also take your alcohol into there, because I think we're one of the few fests that actually do that. Yeah. To where you can take alcohol into a family room and be there with your kids if you want to, enjoy something while you're eating dinner. And then also our tractor show will begin at 1 o'clock as well. That's something, this is the second year we've been doing that.
And where is that? Is that behind the
It's
CKFA?
behind the CKFA. In that there's a big grass lot. We've got a lot of cool stuff. There's a lot of guys in the area that have these antique tractors that you don't see. Just like Oliver and Alice Chalmers, and they put in the time. A lot of these tractors are just gorgeous. New paint jobs. They spend a lot of time and a lot of money working on these, and they bring them up for this, for everybody to come out and just check them out.
And as we continue here, we're going to talk about some other things, but there's no admission for any of this. The only thing, there's a registration for running, for the poker run, and for the cornhole. But that's for teams that are part of it.
Yeah.
But if you want to go see the tractor show, there's no charge.
Shows,
you want to go in the beer garden, there's
free.
no shows.
Yeah,
no
there's
charge.
no charge, and we're very proud of that. You know, we've always talked like, well, it'd be an easy way to make money, you know, raise funds for the community. But then no, people don't want to do that. And I feel like pretty sure we're the only festival in the area that doesn't charge for people just to go in, because you know there's places that if you just want to go in and sit with your friends, you can't. You know, you're going to have to pay $5 to do it, or however much it is. And we're very proud that we don't do that, and you know, try and get everybody to come out and enjoy it without having to worry about, well, I have to pay money just to go. You know, so
well, the Ferdinand Fest is following you because they have now said no buttons this year.
Oh.
So they're going buttonless.
There
But
you
you've
go.
been buttonless for years.
Yeah.
Ahead of your time. Now the afternoon, then you'll start serving dinners again in the early evening.
Yes, we'll begin serving dinners at 5 o'clock on Saturday.
On Saturday at 5, and then you've got entertainment Saturday
Yes.
night.
Yes.
That's your big night, really.
Yeah, and a lot of people will come out Friday too and just get dinners and go home, and that's fine. You know, we've got bags to where if you want to come and one person can come through line. I know before we had one person come through and get 12 dinners, and they took them home to their families. And you know, because you know that a lot of times they don't want to come up there both nights. A lot of people will like to come out and enjoy Saturday. I would say it'd be tough not to come out Friday. The weather is looking great.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's going to be a perfect evening to come out. And I mean, even if you just want to come out and eat your dinner, we've got tons of picnic tables. There's also indoor seating. If you would need that. Not that you're going to need it Friday because the weather's going to be beautiful.
Saturday's going to be great too. Don't
It
worry
is,
about it.
but you know, Friday is going to be I think our more comfortable day. But I mean, Saturday is going to be great too. So.
Okay, then Saturday night you serve the dinners, but you have entertainment, a band.
Yes, we have Fun Guns. They're coming back this year. They were so good last year. Everybody enjoyed them. But they'll be playing from 7 to midnight. But their PA will be set up at 5. So we've got the polka music. They're just good dinner music to listen to at a good German festival. So,
speaking of the German festival, what does Heinrichsdorf Fest mean?
It actually, because I had to make a phone call on that one, but it means Henry Village. And
Heinrich, okay.
They did that in Henry Village, like kind of a small area, like what St. Henry is. It's a small little town, and you know, our fest is put on by the members of the community, and that's it. You know, we really don't have a lot of outside help, and we're pretty proud of that. But yeah, they started that back in 1962 for their centennial. And they decided, hey, we're going to call it the Heinrichsdorf Fest, and it just took off from there.
And now it's well known for the chicken dinners. Okay, you've got fried chicken, which people love. You've got the pork chops, but your chicken dinners are a very unique, extremely good barbecue. Talk a little bit about how they get that chicken.
Well, how they actually make the chicken, they will light a fire of just wood. I'm not sure what type of wood. It's just something they get in. They light that and they burn that down to where they have nothing but coals. And then they shovel those coals into a pit and they cook the chicken over that. This is a several-hour process. I mean, these guys put in a lot of time and a lot of work. But that's how they actually cook the chicken. And it's St. Henry seasoning, too. It's not just some seasoning we go buy. It's something they make.
Right, and that's a secret.
The seasoning,
the barbecue. Oh, there's more to. Okay, there's seasoning.
There's more
there's a
people
dry
that
rub,
know
I
about
see.
the seasoning than the sauce. Yes.
Okay, well, let's talk about the sauce.
Okay. I don't know how much I'm at liberty to say.
Okay, yeah. But
It's
don't
fine.
give away any secrets. But-
Honestly, I don't know these secrets.
okay.
Yeah, it's very secretive. I'd say there's a very small handful of people that actually know what it is.
How did it originate?
It originated back when they were working on the Centennial in '62. Floyd Schwinghammer, where he worked with a bunch of guys that were really into grilling, and a lot of those guys were very secretive about their barbecue sauces. And they wouldn't tell anything. They wouldn't say what the ingredients were, and he just he looked at a bunch of different recipes and kind of like, oh, we'll try this, and he put in a lot of work and a lot of time just making these sauces and trying to find one that he thought was really good, that he was going to enjoy, and he thought everybody else would too. And he spent a lot of time making that perfect sauce. And then I think it has changed very slightly, but the first version of our sauce was at the Centennial in '62.
Well, now, really, the chicken dinners on a scale of 1 to 10 at St. Henry are a 12.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're not just getting half a chicken.
Yeah.
It is half a chicken, right?
You can get a half or a quarter.
Oh, you can get smaller.
Yes.
Okay, well, who would want to do that? But anyway, okay, you got half a chicken dinner, but there's the other things are homemade too.
Yes.
Yeah.
The coleslaw is homemade. We get heads of or cabbage. We cut them ourselves, and then the recipes, and we mix everything. The beans as well. It's something you get a can of beans, but then we add our own seasonings and spices and all the different stuff to make it St. Henry.
Now, this fest is obviously will raise some funds, which is great.
Yes.
That's the whole point, really.
Yes.
What happens with the funds?
It goes back to the community.
Okay.
It goes into the St. Henry Community Club, which is who puts on the fest. They pay for the street lights in the town of St. Henry. Because normally, like for Huntingburg, the city pays for those. Well, if you have your own street light provided by your utility, you pay for that. Well, the community club takes care and pays for all the lights in town, just to make sure we're taken care of there. It just goes for maintenance too. We have a little community club just east of town that is for members, and it's taken care of for the members. And a lot of the town is part of that, and it keeps that nice. And we do Christmas decorations through the town of St. Henry. We make sure Santa Claus comes for the kids. We sponsor that. The Halloween party every year that the club puts on, just to keep everybody happy, and just having a good time.
Okay, now, a final thing for those that may not know, where is St. Henry? How do we get to St. Henry?
If you head south on 231 from Huntingburg, 1100 there before you would hit the or maybe a half a mile before you hit the interstate, you would turn east, and you could head that direction. You could come down 200 on the backside of the airport and get there, or if you're coming from Ferdinand, just where the bypass is, it's County Road 1100.
Or the Ferdinand St. Henry Road.
Yeah, pretty as it's kind of known as, yeah. But yeah, if you're going through the town and you miss the fest, I can't help you.
Yeah, that's right.
It's literally right there, and all you got to do is find a place to park, which isn't too bad because we've got a lot of parking. Like I said, we've got the ball diamond up there. We open that up. People can pull in and park on the fields. There's no, you may walk a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. It may be a city block, if that.
Yeah, not even that much.
Yeah.
Well, Elliot, thank you very much.
Yep.
We want to remind folks the St. Henry Heinrichsdorf Fest is this Friday and Saturday. Serving dinners starts at 5:30 on Friday.
Yes.
And the dinners, because that's really the big thing,
It is.
5 o'clock on Saturday.
Yes.
Go early because they will sell out. They go through a lot of chicken.
We do. If we do have some, though, we tend to be there late.
And don't worry, if you're not a barbecue eater, do you have fried chicken?
Yes.
And the hamburgers.
We have fried chicken as well, and also something I believe they're doing new, the fire department of St. Henry, they're actually selling brats this year.
Okay.
So something a little different, You may have a picky eater in your house, or somebody that just doesn't care for the barbecue, which I know, how could they not? But
right.
Yeah, it's.
But it is a German fest, so you have to
is.
have bratwurst.
Yeah.
I think that's a rule. All right. Elliot, thank you very much for coming in.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for watching 18 WJTS in.form. We hope to see you at the St. Henry Heinrichsdorf Fest. We are local people watching local people.